Hey guys, it's Adam. Yesterday I asked you guys on my Instagram at Adam Gonon to send in some questions and I got a ton of responses. So I thought I'd make a video to go through my favorites. So let's kick things off. Number 1, I was born in Belgium. Number 2, I grew up in Spain. I lived there for about 9 years, so 4.5 years in Barcelona and another 4 years in Barcelona and then another 4.5 in Madrid. Number 3, where do you live? I live in New York City. How tall are you? How short tall are you? How tall are you? What's your height? It's a question that I get a lot on my Instagram. Typically in DMs, people will see my photos and I just ask, about sizing and things like that. I am 5'6" without shoes on. Yes, it's possible to get into fashion being 5'6". Do I find that it limits anything? No. Number 5. I'm a freelance content creator living here in New York City, focusing on men's lifestyle and fashion with a bit of grooming, some fitness, travel, general lifestyle. I also work as a model and spokesman for a few brands, and I'm also on the production side of things where I work with videographers and photographers to get digital assets to brands. So we'll take videos and photos that those brands then use for their website, to push out as social ads, or for email marketing. Number 6, you probably could have guessed it because I grew up in Spain. Not a lot of people know this, but I do speak fluent Spanish, y la gente siempre está un poco sorprendida porque parezco gringo, pero sí, soy mitad peruano y obviamente, como ya lo dije, crecí en España, entonces hablo con un poco de un acento castellano. Number 7, I've never broken a bone in my body. Number 8, how did you get into fashion? It became ingrained in me at a very young age that the way that you dress should reflect your environment and it should be weather appropriate as well. When I was growing up in Spain, we would oftentimes take road trips to neighboring towns in Spain, or we would go to neighboring countries like Portugal or the south of France. And I just have these memories of my father wearing like linen shirts on the beach, or being on a hillside somewhere and my father wearing sturdy boots, knitwear, and a good jacket. Fast forward a few years, and after graduating university, a friend of mine actually recommended that I start putting pictures of what I was wearing to work on my Instagram. So I did and started doing it a bit more regularly. Number 9, I have an older brother and his name is Dan. He's a brilliantly trained actor living here in New York City, and he's also a wellness coach. If you want to check his stuff out, he's over at Leading Man Image on YouTube. I'll link that down below. And you can also find him on Instagram at Dan_Gonon. Number 10. I'm half Peruvian and then a quarter French and American. Number 11. My last name is French and it's pronounced Gonon, so the last N is silent. Number 12. I've been wearing glasses since I was, 3 or 4. We were living in Barcelona at the time, and when my brother and I would watch television, my parents would walk by and they would notice that while my brother was on the couch, I'd be like this far from the TV. So they quickly realized that I needed glasses. Number 13. My biggest style icons would have to be Sean Connery's Bond, Marlon Brando, and British model David Gandy. Number 14. If I could have any superpower, it would be to speak every language. Yeah. Number 15. Biggest dreams. I'm interested in directing, so you'll see me more on the production side of things moving forward. Number 16. I have a musical background. I play the drums, and I've been playing the drums for about over 10 years now. So since I was in 8th grade, that's when I started, and because of it, I got introduced to jazz music, and that really defined my identity for a lot of my high school experience. I played in a lot of jazz combos and jazz bands. I had a cover band. We played some chill stuff like Arctic Monkeys, some pop rock like Blink-182, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Number 18. I'm 25 years old and I'm turning 26 in October. I loved being in plays when I was a kid, and I love going to them here in the city. Notable roles in my short-lived theater career: Oz the Great and Powerful in The Wizard of Oz, and Lysander in a high school production of Midsummer Night's Dream. Number 20. My favorite article of clothing would have to be a well-fitted jacket. I listen to Christmas music year-round. Number 22. What did you study? Assuming the question's in college, and I actually started off as a finance major, but then I took a semester off because it didn't really click with me. The year I came back from my semester off, I switched majors from business to the program of liberal studies, which was very philosophy meets classical literature intensive, just a lot of reading and writing and seminar-based classes. That year I also discovered my love for marketing and production, and so on campus I had a job at the on-campus nightclub where I was leading a marketing team to develop a video series promoting the venue and the acts that were coming into the venue. Number 23. My memory is not the best, so I'm constantly writing things down. So I work off a checklist every day. Number 24. I have a big sweet tooth and it gets me into trouble sometimes. Also, my skincare routine is a little bit more than usual just because I eat so much chocolate. Number 25. There are a few questions here about my fitness routine. What are your exercises for your abs? How did you get to be so What kind of workouts do you do? I might make a video on my fitness routine later on, so if that's something you might be interested in, feel free to leave a comment down below. Generally, I do like to work out 3 times a week, and it's generally weights, which is full body workout, and then a little bit of cardio or HIIT training. That stands for high intensity interval training. If you watched this whole thing, thank you so much, I appreciate you. If I didn't get to your question, make sure to leave it down below in the comment section or send me a message over on Instagram and I'll make sure to get to it. If there are enough questions, I might do a part 2 of this. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. So thanks for hanging out. Once again, I'm Adam Gonon and I'll see you guys again soon.